Doug MPA back with another one. So, guys, so this is part two of my compilations of women on the dumpster fire called TikTok that expect to be happy at work or telling women if they're not happy what to do about being unhappy at work. And like I said at the beginning of part one, guys, men, we don't take happiness into consideration when we go into a job or when we go into the workforce. That's one of the biggest differences between men and women. Men, we want respect, status, money, and the means to be able to provide for ourselves and a family if we so choose. Women value happiness at work, diversity, equity, inclusion, workplace flexibility, and all this stuff that doesn't contribute to the bottom line profit of an organization. That is one of the biggest differences between men and women when it comes to approaching the workplace. The construction workers on the roofs, in the sewers, our military men, our police, they are a lot of them aren't happy at work, but they're happy with the means to be able to provide for themselves and their children. Okay. So we're gonna get into this compilation. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It's just you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this.
So I was talking to a good friend of mine last week, talking about how she's depressed at her job and whatever. One thing I'ma do, and this is definitely, from my personal experience, I don't give a damn how good you paying me. If I am unhappy in my job and it is now bleeding into my personal life and making me depressed in my personal life all around, fuck that job. I am team fuck that job for real.
There you go. Forget her bills. Forget the fact that you need you exchange money for items in this economy. F that job. I'm just gonna quit. This is women, guys. This is the modern woman.
And her argument was, oh, who's gonna pay my bills? Like, I need the money.
Exactly. How are you gonna get by without any money?
Sis, at the end of the day, when you die, that money does not go with you. Fuck that shit. For real. Would you rather have money and not be happy? Or would you rather be on a limited budget and be the happiest you ever been?
Look, guys, a lot of times work sucks. Okay? And men, we aren't under any kind of illusion that it's not gonna suck. All you can do is hope to make it suck less. It's a job. Okay? Women are the ones that expect work to not suck. I don't understand it. It's a job. Most of us don't want to work at all, but we have to do it.
Man, I know somebody needed to hear this message. Fuck that job. Quit that shit. There's something out there better for you that will not make you depressed. Depression is a disease. And you have the potential to heal that shit. You just got to get rid of everything that's bringing you down mentally. Take it for what it's worth.
Like I said, forget your bills, ladies. Forget the fact that, you go to a store, you have to give them money to get food, to pay for your internet. Yeah, forget all that. If you're not happy, just quit. Only women can talk like this, guys. Only women can.
The reason why you're so frustrated with your job is because you've outgrown it. And it's not that you hate your job, it's just that your job cannot accommodate the person that you are now. And then it becomes like this wrestle because you're like, I know I should be grateful, but I'm not happy.
So there's a lot to unpack there, you guys. First off, I know I keep saying this during this compilation, but only women can talk like this, number one. So you're unhappy at your job because you've outgrown it as a person. What does that even mean? And then you're just not happy, or your job can't deal with the person you are now. What does all this stuff mean, guys? Quantify all this. You can't do it. And she said something about being grateful. A lot of these women should be grateful. You want to know why? Because only 10% of science, technology, engineering, and math students are women. You know, the college degrees that actually make the world go round. All the rest are getting degrees. And what are the six I always say on my channel, guys? The six useless degrees: psychology, sociology, social work, criminal justice, some kind of studies degree. So gender studies, African American studies, Asian studies, and communications. And any job that you can get in that field, especially with how saturated it is with women with these degrees, you should be grateful, ladies.
And it's also frustrating because now you are starting to grow into this different person that you are not familiar with yet. And so you don't even know what you want, but you know you don't want what you currently have.
So you hear what she said there? You don't know what you want, but you know you're unhappy at your current job. So just quit. I swear, man. Yikes.
And so this endless cycle of all these emotions and you going back and forth, that is what's making you feel stuck. But the key is to enjoy the process of learning who you are now becoming and what you want. But most people don't do that, which is why they stay stuck.
These women, they should feel grateful for these jobs. The market is saturated with women with these degrees, with the earning potential of only making 40, what, 30, 40, $50,000 a year. I think the average woman still makes about $34,000 a year. Be grateful, ladies. If you're not going to get a degree at all, or you're not going to get a degree in something worth a dang, you should be grateful for the job you have. You're not stuck if you are where you're supposed to be. You're not stuck if you're in a place where your decisions led you to. Sorry, ladies.
If you really are hating your job right now and you're absolutely miserable with where you're working and it's affecting every aspect of your life because you're just not happy, this is your sign to quit.
There you go. Once again, just quit, guys. She's just telling these ladies, just quit. You'll figure it out somehow.
Go find a new job, switch up your life so that you can be happy because you can't be the best version of yourself when you're not happy.
The best version of yourself. Swear, guys, can you imagine a man saying this to a group of men? Exactly. Men, we don't go into the workforce expecting to be happy. And guys, I always tell you, if you're not happy at work, take happiness out of the equation. Do you get respect at work? Do you get a good salary? Do you feel like you're being properly compensated? And if that's all true, well then find happiness in something else out of life. Get a hobby. Mentor some young men. Do something rewarding outside of work. Take happiness out of the equation. It can solve a lot of your problems at work. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.